Hello everyone, Lee Martin here from sportsbookreview.com to present you SBR's top 5 Thanksgiving plays. Thanksgiving is a day full of togetherness and gratitude. So this year, a couple of SBR's cappers and I are getting together to do things a bit differently so you guys get the most action on Turkey Day. We have an entire day filled with sports, which includes the NFL, soccer, and college football. Before I jump into our Thanksgiving plays, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you're always in the loop with our content. Now let's say grace and check out what action we're getting into this Thanksgiving. First up with our first and second pick, let's check out what the NFL is bringing us this year. My fellow SBR capper, Kyle Proviance, and I are going to share our top picks for good old Turkey Day football. I'll start off with my pick of the day. I'm going to look into the Washington football team on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. Both of these teams hold a record of 3-7 and are only one win behind the Eagles in the NFC East, so you know this is going to be a very big rivalry game for both these teams. Last week in Week 11, Andy Dalton returned to his Cowboys after missing a few games due to a concussion and also COVID-19 protocols. He ended up bringing them a shocking W against the Vikings of 31-28. In that game alone, Dallas finished the night off with 180 rushing yards. On the other hand, we have Washington, who is also coming off of a beautiful win against the Bengals of 20-9. In that game, their offense totaled 164 rushing yards and their defense looked great, having 4 sacks and 1 pick. I can say right now that Washington has a much better defense than Dallas. On average, Washington allows 120.4 rushing yards per game and 195.4 passing yards per game. In Dallas's 3 wins of the season so far, they have won 2 games by 3 points and 1 by 1. They have a trend of keeping games close, and I expect another close matchup on this Thanksgiving. So I'm backing the Washington football team plus 2.5 at BetOnline. Now let's jump into Kyle's top NFL pick on Thanksgiving, where he's looking into the matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kyle thinks games between these two divisional rivals are always close and always fun. The Steelers won the first matchup in Baltimore 28-24, despite being outgained by nearly double in total yards. With the news coming out today that both J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram will miss this game due to COVID, and the absence of both Brandon Williams and Calais Campbell on the defensive line, it's going to be tough sledding for both the Ravens' offense and defense this week. The Steelers are 3rd in the league defensively against the pass and 7th against the run. They're also 85-28 at home when Big Ben is at the helm, and 9-5 on Thursday nights. The Steelers are the healthier and more well-rounded team this season, so let's expect them to win and cover on Thanksgiving night. Kyle is backing the Pittsburgh Steelers minus 4.5 at BetOnline. If you'd like to check out all of Kyle's content, then go to his Twitter page at DFS Bachelor. You can also check out his work along with the rest of SBR's NFL cappers at sbrpicks.com/NFL. For our third and fourth pick of the day, we're checking out what's next on our Thanksgiving list of things we're thankful for, and that's soccer. And you know the one and only Alex Classic is here to bring you his top 2 plays of the day in the Europa League. For Alex's first matchup, he's looking into Lille versus AC Milan. He believes Milan aims to get their revenge on Lille for an embarrassing 3-0 loss at Stadio San Siro in the first leg. The two teams are separated by 1 point, with both aiming to book their spot in the Europa League knockout stages. The two teams are enjoying a great domestic season, with AC Milan leading the Serie A standings and entering this game on the back of a superb 3-1 win against Napoli. On the other side, Lille are sitting second in French top-flight league, just 2 points behind leader Paris Saint-Germain. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Rafael Leao are both injured for AC Milan, so we don't expect them to recover on time for this clash. It's hard to see a clear-cut winner as both teams are packed with high-quality players who can win a game on their own. So we're going to take the goals market and take over 2.5 goals minus 110 at BetOnline. Let's move on to Alex's second soccer pick of the day with Cluj versus AC Roma. Alex shows that the AC Roma are scoring goals for fun. They netted 13 goals in their last 4 games across all competitions. They destroyed Cluj in the first leg, eating them 5-0, so we don't understand why the odds are so high on Roma to win this match. The Romanian champions are struggling with injuries, missing many important players. They're also struggling to find their best form, entering this game on the back of 3 defeats in 4 games. You might say that AC Roma will rest some of their key players, but their bench players have much more quality than Cluj's starting XI. With a win in this away game, AC Roma will book their knockout stages spot so they go for an away win. Alex is backing AC Roma to win minus 125 at BetOnline. If you'd like to see what else Alex is getting into not only on Turkey Day, but every day, then follow him on Twitter at AlexClassicTips. You can also find his articles and more at sbrpicks.com/soccer. Last but not least on our Thanksgiving list, bringing us our 5th pick of the day, we have SBR's college football capper Gary Sears. Gary is looking into the matchup between New Mexico and Utah State. Gary says it's a little difficult to come up with a good Thanksgiving pick for college football this year, as his father has always taught him to never bet on a bad team to be good. But that's what we got in both matchups. So Gary had to go with betting on a bad team against a worse team. Utah State is in an absolutely terrible position. They kicked their starting quarterback off the team a couple of weeks ago. The backup is only completing 37% of his passes, and they cannot run the ball. New Mexico has at least shown a few signs of life under new coach Danny Gonzalez, and the one thing their defense has not been successful at defending is the pass. Utah State cannot pass. On top of that, New Mexico is pretty good at running the ball, being number 55 with 4.44 yards per rush, and Utah State is number 114 at stopping the run, giving up 5.35 yards per carry. Gary says it's tough to bet on in New Mexico, but give him the Lobos -5 on the road at BetOnline. Now, if you like what you heard and want to check out more of Gary's breakdowns, then check out his Twitter page at GaryWCE and also go to sbrpicks.com/NCAAF. Now that's some of the action we're getting into this Thanksgiving. If you want to check out everything all of SBR cappers are getting into every single day, just go to sbrpicks.com or check out the links in the description below. Be sure to also give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss any content. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving with all your friends and family. I'll see you guys around.